What's going on, YouTube? It's Donnie B all day. Listen, man, I made myself a machete chopping blade, and well, it was a knife, a machete knife. I called it a minchete, my mini machete. And in it, I showed you a design I was working on for an aluminum fighting knife. Well, I carved it out, and I have to say that this shape came out spec-freaking-tacular. So what I have left to do is reshape in here just a little bit. I want to give it a little bit more curve. I need to put on some scales, drill a couple holes, and then I need to finish sharpening. Obviously, you can see my grind. It's coming out really good. And again, I have no jig. I have no anything to make a straight line other than just me pushing a blade and creating my line, and I have to say that that is looking pretty damn good. So when it's all said and done, I'm going to have an aluminum fighter, and you don't use aluminum for knives because it's too soft, and you hear it all the time. You can't, you know, aluminum, blah 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 blah. But you hear me say all the time, a knife is a knife is a knife. If it has an edge and it has a tip, I'll tell you what, you could sharpen a stick and defend yourself with it. So this guy right here is going to be very, very capable of self-defense. And being aluminum, it is crazy lightweight. So I'll tell you what, you know, all the people out there who don't get it, who don't understand what you can actually do with an aluminum blade, I'm going to show you. You can make yourself a really good looking knife, a really lightweight knife. And the thing is, you can use it. You're not going to use it for chopping wood. You're not going to use it for a whole lot of things you'd use your camp knife for. I'm not going to be batoning with this guy right here. But I'll tell you what, DJ Billy B, this thing is going to be a skin ripper right here. And I mean, if anybody wants to be the volunteer to say, hey man, this isn't going to work, it's not going to be able to, you know, go through flesh, stand in front of me and let me just give you a couple pokes. All right, I'll even give you $10. This thing right here is going to be a badass self-defense blade, and because of its lightweight, there's no recovery time. It's all right there. So if you're used to throwing punches, right here, it's gonna be just so quick. Man, I'll tell you what, I just got to finish the grind, put on some handles. I'll show you when it's done, and then I don't know, who knows, maybe I'll get a piece of beef or something and just start slashing at it, because if it slashes through beef, what do you think we're made of? So that's it, man. That's it. My aluminum fighter right there. Woo-hoo, doggy, man, this thing is coming out beautiful. This started out as bar stock, right? You can see I cut this thing down from a solid piece of steel. All right, it went all the way there, went all the way to the back, and not a solid piece of steel, but a solid piece of aluminum. So you can see this is all me. This is all me. I didn't find this somewhere on the web. I made this. This is my design, my knife, and I'm gonna finish it up. I already obviously started the grind. I'm getting to a point where it's starting to form an edge, or some kind of an edge, and now I'm gonna finish it up. So let me get all that done, come back to you, we're gonna play. Alright, Donnie B all day out. So it's another one of the books, guys and girls and ladies and gents. Another one of the books. Look at this beautiful, beautiful blade. Oh yeah, it came out awesome. I'm hoping you can see the shape in these scales. It is so nice in the hand, and this thing is so light. And I have to say, right now it's pretty sharp. I'm looking for something. Obviously, I'm not doing the testing right now, the final testing. Hold on, let me find something to cut. All right, so a little bit of cardboard. So we stick it in there just like that, because the tip is nice and sharp, and we just drive it right through, and we drive it right through, and we drive it right through. Mostly. I'll tell you what, guys, this is you don't want to go too fine on the edge because it is aluminum, unless I'm using some crazy really thick piece, but this is not. You can see what that is right there. I don't know, what is it, maybe an eighth, but see. All folded on me. All right, so let's try from there. It's good, but it's not made for cutting cardboard. This thing is made for going through skin, and that's exactly what this thing will do if you're attacked by Bigfoot, not a human being. Man, I wonder if I can even get that up there. You can see the edge is definitely there. It's definitely sharp. See how fine I can show you. You can see that right there. That edge is pretty sharp. And it's as sharp as it needs to be to go through a bird. Now look, it does have some flex, but it comes right back. I got this handle material. It's like Purple Dragon or something like that. And I got it for $5.50 because it had a little cut on the inside, so it was uneven. So I'm like, I don't care. It's going on an aluminum fighting knife. This isn't for sale. So I did this, and it's just for me. So how crazy cool is that? Crazy, crazy cool. This blade shape is phenomenal. It's an absolute fighting Bowie style, and it's a stabber. This is definitely a stabber and a cutter. And I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want this thing coming at me at full swing, especially since full swing, I don't know if you can hear it, full swing is as fast as you can move your fist. It's fast. There's nothing to slow you down with this knife. And with the swell here, kind of like the Buck Mesa style, it's really, really comfortable. So now I know that if I needed to, you know what I mean, you're getting a pa, wah, ha, oh. You don't make those noises though. That's just movie stuff. You know what I mean? It's just bah, and you have it in your hand, and you're throwing regular punches. Boom, 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 boom. Now you have the extra additive of bam, bam, stabbing and slashing and cutting. And I'll tell you what, this right here will do that kind of job. So what I need to do is I need to get like a big slab of meat, put it up, and just swing at it so you guys can see exactly what it would do to skin if it was to make contact. And whoo wee, I know I don't want to use my skin as an example. This thing is just beautiful. Came out awesome. All right, so that's it. I'm gonna get some beef and we're gonna swing away. Swing away. All right, happy news, happy news, happy news. It is all done. My aluminum fighter, sanded down the blade. It looks really pretty. I just used a 2000 grit and gave it a once over. Basically, I just wanted to get off the burrs so I can test it on some food items that I plan on eating. And ended up just really going at it, the whole thing. And it looks great. It looks great. It's comfortable. It's fast. It's Donnie B all day. All day. All right, so let's get a couple things out here that I bought. One is a cantaloupe. So let's see if we can't elope. Can't elope the lope. So right away, I just want to push. And man, this thing is a hard melon. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was out in my car, and it's cold outside, but it's not too cold for the old aluminum stabby knife to go through. And it is going through kind of easy, actually. Oh my goodness! I don't want to go too fast because I'm not on a what do you call it, cutting board, so I don't want to damage my top. Bada boom, bada bing. That's nice. That's a nice cantaloupe. All right, so let's see. Look at this. Look at this. Tell me if that's not a working blade. A working blade. Woo-wee. Bada boom, bada bing. Get a little paper towel over here. A little paper towel over here. Get off some of the cantaloupe. So it cuts. We got that far. We know it does. And that's a good thing. Next, I got some pork shoulder that I plan on barbecuing up. And that's what we're going to do with that. Got a knife right in my hand. Why am I not using it? So, here we go. Now, I wanted to set this up somehow and be able to take a couple swings at it, but I don't really have any way to set it up. So, I'm just going to hold it because this is like this, right? This is a nice, tough meat, tough muscle. Bam. Goes right through, makes a nice hole. And now I want to slash at it. I'm going to leave it like that and see what we can do here without hitting the counter. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I hit some bone and everything. Well, let's see. Hopefully you guys can see what I can see. That slice right there. Look at that. All the way through. Man, imagine that was your arm or your chest. Still sharp, still right. I'm going to take another slash at it. Trying so hard not to drop this thing on the floor because I plan on eating it. Let's see. Turn it around. See if I can go this way with it. All right. So let's see. How'd that one go? Gosh, I gotta bring you guys up to it. That's what I have to do. So look at this. Look at that. Look at that. That right there is all the way that far. There goes how far my finger's in there. Oh my gosh. That took it. All right here is bone. This whole thing is bone. When I made that first cut, I didn't know this had bone in it. I thought it was boneless. And hear that? That's what that sound was in that first shot. I actually broke through some of this bone. Man. That's the bone right there. That's just no bone. I kind of went a little far. Look at that. Look at all these ribs right here. All those ribs. So, I'll tell you what. If this was a man, this man does not. Oh my gosh. Yes. So, I'm going to say it right now. This knife was a success. Even just that little flick just causes damage. So, this is an aluminum knife, right? It's aluminum. And it just, look, this is the bone it broke right here. This is it. Look at that cut right through there. That's all bone. And it chopped right through without damaging this edge. So I'd say that's pretty good. Where's my paper towel over here? So, you know, I told you guys that this is going to be purely for, you know, defensive purposes. This is going to be a fighting knife. And I wasn't planning on hitting it into anything harder. But I'm wondering if it's too dark, we can go out there and find some 1-inch forest. And see if we can lop one off. Because this is working. This is a custom aluminum knife. And it works. We put some of this in this bag and tie that up so cats don't get too friendly with it. And man, did you see that slice? That was just incredible. This thing, I wouldn't want it hitting me. That's for sure. I would not want this thing hitting me. But I know that it is just devastating. Just devastating. Papa, I would use this any day. Papa, go body head. Man. Hoo-wee. Let's go see if we can hit one of those little trees before it gets too dark. All right, I think I have you set up to where you're going to be able to see this, right? We're right here. So let's see if this knife, holy moly, that worked out pretty well. Let's see. Oh my. Yes. It does it all. This knife's aluminum. And aluminum is cheap and soft and easy. Wow, easy to work with. I'll tell you what, they're all falling off. I'm gonna try to keep some on there, but man, aluminum knife. Aluminum. I'll tell you what. Woo-hoo-hoo. I am liking this. I am liking it. See this? That's my smile, my version of a smile. And wow. I am pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with the front to back turnout of this. I'm happy with the edge. I'm happy with the strength. I'm happy with the grip. I am happy. This is so damn good. And it was nothing to make. I mean, this was nothing. This was an easy knife build. I'll tell you, man, these guys, aluminum knife. Anybody can make one of these. Anybody. You can use simple hand tools. I didn't, but you can. You can use simple hand tools to make an aluminum knife. And I used aluminum bar stock. I didn't do the aluminum foil thing that you see people do. Why? When you can just go to Home Depot and get almost for the same price aluminum foil, you can get aluminum. That's pretty good. There's another custom in the books. There's another something for me to play with and put in my collection. And I'm gonna be damn proud of this knife. This thing's awesome. This is one of the first ones that came out exactly to my drawing. You know what I mean? This is 100% how I drew this knife. It is there. It works. I'll tell you, it slashes through meat. We are meat. So if I need to slash through, Bigfoot meat, whoa! I'm slashing through Bigfoot meat with this. This is dbad all the way. This is dbad right here. I love it. All right, well, I got a bunch more to bring you guys. Whole lot of knives to bring you guys, so stay tuned because they are coming. I'm Donnie B all day. Until next knife.